All right, guys. So today we're going to learn how to sell as an online affiliate, and you're going to really find this fascinating and amazing because at the end of this presentation, we are going to share with you what we feel and doing some of the research as far as in the health and wellness industry, two amazing opportunities. And I have Wendy on here with me today, and her and I have basically been doing some of the research in the health and wellness. So if you are interested in becoming an affiliate and joining as an affiliate in one of these opportunities that Wendy will share after we do this presentation, we would love to send you the links, etc. And you can just leave your information or direct message us, and we will get the links to you. So, all right. So if you have ever watched Shark Tank, you probably know who this gentleman is. And one of the things that you learn by watching Shark Tank is that so many people will bring their company, bring their product, bring their business to them. And they might do a great presentation, they might have an amazing product, but what happens? I'm out, because they didn't sell their product or they didn't sell their opportunity to any of the sharks. And that's what most people who are trying to sell online a product or service are getting. They're getting this I'm out. And why is that? Because most people fail when it comes to online sales. Why? Well, why do so many fail with online sales? Because they hate to sell. Most people hate to sell. It's just a fact. Nobody wants to sell. So here's some bullets that I made, just some, points to look at. But first of all, they think it's about selling, and it's not. That is the first thing that people have in their head, that when you are looking to create, make sales online, you're missing the point if you think it's about selling. They focus on pitching and closing, just like a car salesman, just like a real estate salesman. They focus on features and benefits. They never take the time to connect or build rapport or a relationship. And that is the key, guys. When you understand building rapport, building relationship, supersedes or basically wipes out pitching and closing. You don't have to be a great pitcher in terms of pitching your product or service, or a closer if you understand how to build rapport and relationship. Never asking qualifying questions to find a need or identify a problem. And that is almost as important, right? Because we have to find out what people want. You can't just pitch them whatever you think you have and expect that people are going to want it. And then you talk too much and listen too little. And that's something that I'm constantly working on, trust me. And of course, they have not tapped into their personal power, and they are not duplicatable, especially if they are good salespeople, meaning that not everybody can be a great salesperson, but everybody can learn to ask questions and build rapport and have established relationships. What is so different about relationship selling versus conventional sales? Relationship selling is extremely casual. And this is interesting because these statistics are actually proven true. 2% of people will enroll on their first connection or exposure. It's like if you just walked up to somebody the very first time, or sent somebody a post, or sent somebody a message online, about 2%, and you say, we're going to do 1,000 people, different people that you were trying to expose to your product or service, you would have about 2% who would enroll on the very first connection, 3% on the second, 5% on the third, 10%, get this, 10% of people will enroll on their fourth connection or exposure. But watch this, 80% of people will enroll on their fifth to 12th connection or exposure. What is the message here, guys? Repetition. Yeah. You keep going back. So you don't just expect somebody is going to, the majority of people that will enroll is after about 5 to 12 touches. So that means that you keep following up. You keep following up. Did you have a point, Wendy?
Well, I was just thinking, it's like, I think it's more because kind of like when you see a commercial on TV, the very first time you ever see it, you're not like, oh, I'm going to go buy that. But after you see it over and over, then your mind starts to think about it and think, oh, maybe I need that, or maybe I should look into that. And I catch myself doing that. I never look into buying something the first time I see it on, advertised somewhere. It's repetition in your mind that starts you thinking about looking into it. So yeah, repetition and exposure, I guess, is what you're saying. Exposure. And
that's it. So the message is relationship selling is very casual. How to build rapport with prospects without even talking to them. And this is where social media, say Facebook, really gets into how to use your posts. And when I reviewed this again to prepare for this, I started to realize it made me think of some of the things that I post and some things that maybe I need to change, some habits I need to change. For example, positive quotes, motivation. Are your posts inspiring, inspirational posts, or how-tos on marketing, personal adventure with family or your team, entertainment, comedy, trivia, controversy, social proof on your success, social proof on your team success, piggyback marketing, value-based webinars, etc. So
I have a question. Because I don't know this, and I'd like you to explain it. I don't know what piggyback marketing is.
So piggyback marketing would be using something that's in the news that people are relating to, something that everybody may have heard about that's on the news, and then you take that thing that everybody is talking about on the news, and you spin it, you piggyback on it because it's so popular right now, and then you spin it to apply to something that you're doing, like a meme or something, where you put something over that image. But yeah, that kind of this really is good just in terms of getting your consciousness and frequency. I always would throw this in just because it shows you, if you're way down here in these low frequencies, you're going to attract that same thing. Whereas you want to attract, willingness, acceptance, reason, love, joy, peace, enlightenment. You have to get your frequency, my frequency, our frequency higher to be able to attract those like ones. And that's sort of what this is helping people to do. It's interesting that this has like the pH of water, which when I saw this, I was like, wait a minute, this is like, you're way down here. It's like acidic water if you do it like horizontal because the pH of water. And then when you get up to this, it's like really alkaline. So it's just interesting how whoever made this. But really the key that I really
basically, when you're talking to people, you are showing love and being joyful and not negative or anything like that, you're going to attract.
That's it. And that is so true. And that's why, it's important if you're building rapport and establishing good relationships, you want to attract that. That's what you want to be. We say we vibrate, when we're in love, it's 500, then that energy is attracting other people. When you're showing love, when you have love in your purpose, in your goal, wanting to help people, etc. So yeah. So now the next step is the 7-step attraction marketing method. And this I have done in the past, and it seems like it makes sense. So attraction marketing is a marketing strategy that attracts customers and clients to you who already want to buy what you have to offer. And that's interesting because you're only—
That's true, because there's already people out there looking for what you have.
Right. And that's the key.
Yeah.
So what is really what we want to learn is how to use this when we're talking to people online, because people online will approach you based on what you send out. So the messages that you're sending out. And so you're attracting those people already who want to buy what you have. And I know it works because it's happened even with you. I think one time when we did a presentation and somebody saw the presentation we did and they were like, I'm interested, like I want what you have. And they signed up and they enrolled or whatever, so that's sort of how we want to look at this, right? Brand you. And I think even when we were listening to the earlier Zoom, one of the things about branding yourself, whether you use your name or whether you just have people getting to know you and follow you, is you must brand you, not your company. People join people. And this is one of the things that I never really got until I learned this piece, was that people join people, not companies, and they are looking for leadership. Therefore, you must brand you. Step up, become the leader. You are the one. So what is that really saying? It's saying that, just think about it. When you build relationships, you build rapport, people trust you. People do business with people they know, like, and trust. And I think actually that's the next slide. Define your audience. Before you can grow any business, you need to first get crystal clear on who you are even speaking to. Who is the audience you are going to impact? Who are you going to serve? So that goes hand in hand, because once you understand, who your target audience is. Well, in the case of water, if we're going to talk about something that everybody,
it should be everybody.
Right. Everybody breathes in oxygen. So we know everybody has to definitely need oxygen. Animals breathe in oxygen, and everybody drinks water. To some different level or degree, everybody, because they're 78% water. So they're going to be drinking water. But here's where the rub is. Create content that addresses audiences' challenges. So your job is to create consistent daily content through videos, Facebook posts, blog posts, etc., for your audience that addresses their top challenges, problems, pains, dreams, desires, and questions. So when you think about whatever you're marketing, whatever you're putting out there, in the case of affiliate marketing, doing it online, it takes a little bit of time. So you have to sit and do a little bit of research and study who you want to target, who is your audience, and then address their top challenges. What are their biggest problems? So let's just say that you're going to be talking to people who are drinking water. So what are their challenges? What problems are they having? Pains, dreams, desires, and questions when it comes to what kind of water they're drinking, if it's health and wellness, but then also their challenges in terms of maybe financial challenges. So becoming an affiliate would also help them to address those challenges or those pains. Maybe they're thinking of, hey, I would love to quit my job. I would love to have a different lifestyle, or, and so you can address both the health part of it and then the wealth part of it. Does that make sense? I think you called it wealth span and health span.
Mm-hmm.
So
yes, you can increase your wealth span and your health span. Mm-hmm.
So this piece really helps. And then this is build your audience. So build relationship with your audience. People do business with people they like and trust. And this sort of ties into what I was saying a couple slides ago. You treat your prospects like human beings because you actually want to help, right? Follow up, build a relationship, and continue to serve your audience daily. And I think that's a challenge that just the typical salesperson doesn't have, because when you're pushing out affiliate marketing content, you just want to have people go to a website. But a lot of times, if people are going to invest in high ticket items, $3, $4, $5, $10,000 or even higher, usually they want to speak to someone. They'll want to talk to someone, a human. And with social media, it's easy to do because you are using Facebook, you're using TikTok, or WhatsApp, or these different social platforms like Instagram, etc., where you can talk to another human and they can actually talk to you. So and then you can invite them to a Zoom, and then you can do these things where they see, oh wow, this is somebody that I like and trust. So it's treating your prospects like human beings, I guess, is the key. And then engage your audience, uncover their pain, and provide painkiller. I forgot that I had this phrase in here. So the best way to uncover each individual prospect's pain is to connect and actually talk with them. Find their biggest problem and provide the perfect solution, point them to your product or service. So let's say we have a health and wellness product that eliminates pain. gives them more energy, helps them to have more cognitive abilities. For people that are older in their 50s, 60s, 70s, they might have arthritis pains, they might have maybe onset of dementia, or they're more forgetful, they're moving a little bit slower, etc. So we can help them with that, so uncover their pain. So find out what is their pain, so the prospect's pain. And we can do that in posts, we can do that in just messages that we communicate back and forth with them. But that is really the key, is to engage your audience. And then, of course, focus on 3 activities daily to grow your business. So build, engage, and sell. Some people call it income producing activities, or build, engage, and sell. Build, engage, and sell. So what we do on a daily basis. Now here's this slide. I kind of, when I first was looking at this, I thought, well, what is this slide really saying? Well, what it's really saying is features and benefits are dead, meaning that the typical car salesman would sell features and benefits, and people don't buy features and benefits, really. It's just, they don't care. If you're building the relationship, then that's really what people care about. They know that you care about them. If you ever heard that phrase, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So they really care about how much are you interested in them personally. And that's where the relationship building comes in. You could talk about features all day long and the benefits all day long, but if they feel that if they sense that you don't really care about them, it won't matter. And that's really why, this is the idea. And how you treat your home business. So having a home business, having an online business really can be risky if you gamble with it the way this slide says. Is this your home-based strategy? Are you just shooting craps? Like, you're just like throwing a dice, you're just rolling the dice, or do you have a specific strategy and structure and formula that will work in the affiliate online marketing space? So there's really only 5 things you need to make a full-time income working part-time doing online, becoming an online affiliate, selling online affiliate services or products. You need a high converting sales funnel, which is your offer, which we have, because we have if you have a website, traffic or eyeballs on that offer. Well, there's plenty of traffic and eyeballs in social media. I mean, Jesus, like what? Almost 1.5 billion people that are probably on social media.
That's where everybody's eyeballs are, because everybody's walking around on their phone all the time. So that is where everybody.
That's exactly. An autoresponder to follow-up campaign. Well, those are good to have. I mean, because that is really the drip. Remember, we said 5 to 12 times. So you want to continue having that autoresponder continue to touch them, going back and sending them another piece of advertisement, really, keeping you or your product in their face between 5 to 12 times will keep them from drifting or going somewhere else. And then having a millionaire mentor to show you exactly what you do or what to do. And in the case where with this particular company, you do have someone who you could say is like a millionaire mentor. And then team duplication training, which is what a lot of those trainings that we do on a weekly basis will help. So let's see. So the fastest way to light a fire under someone's ass is when they keep lying and saying they can't, because of their dozens of excuses. All you got to do is tell them to just quit and go back to their job or their job. Which, yeah, I mean, that's the whole reason why they want to become an entrepreneur.
Or instead of saying to go back, say, just stay at your same job forever.
Yeah, right.
People are like, oh no, I don't want to do that.
Right. Yeah. So exactly. And the top 3 things every marketer needs. So we already talked about a little bit of that. So really products or services loved and wanted by the masses. And that's what Wendy is going to cover when we're done here, because she's found two really amazing opportunities of products and services, or actually products that are loved by the masses and used by the masses. They must want it as much or more than they actually need it. And that is really key, guys, because people aren't going to buy something they really need. Like people all the time, says, oh, I need to stop smoking. But why do they buy cigarettes? Why do they keep smoking cigarettes? Because they want to, because they know.
There's so many things that I actually
Yeah.
need to buy, like I need to go buy and I don't, and things I need to do that I don't. But yeah, I don't need a Starbucks every day. I want it.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
go get what I want.
Right. And that's really a great mindset, because people typically buy what they want before they buy what they need. The second thing is you want to have a high converting sales system, website, or funnel. Now, the one that we have, or the one that they produce for in the affiliate space, is very high converting. I have to say, I mean, it does seem like it has all the pieces that are needed. It has what this is talking about. So if you have an opportunity that already has this done for you, man, you're already ahead of the game. And then, it says it must have eye appeal, must influence your prospects and make them feel that they cannot live without whatever it is you are selling or pitching, or it must appeal to them in their lifestyle and or the lifestyle they want. And then 3, high converting traffic equals real people really looking with intent. Good traffic generally starts around 60 to 70 cents per click, which means in order for most to succeed, they need a good amount of money to buy a lot of traffic to generate sign up. Don't buy one solo ad and expect results. If you go to the gym one time and work out, does that get you in shape? No. You need repetition. With internet marketing, you need to continually keep new eyeballs on your offer every day of the week. Now, one of the things that we do teach is, and that we will show the team, is how to use social media, which is free. I mean, it's organic, so you don't need paid ads. Well, it's technically not free because you need to put in time. It's your man hours, or it's your hours and your time commitment to be able to do the work if you want to avoid having to pay for ads. But that is, a strong way to get results as well if you use some paid Facebook posts, etc. And then finally, the most incredible comp plan. Let's face it, if you don't sign up in programs to pay other people commissions, you sign up so you can earn and make money and support your family and grow. I know this is true because I'm just like you. When you join anything, I know you want to be well compensated. And that's it. So finally, guys, leaders, loyalty, empathy, accountability, duty and determination, energy and encouragement, respect and selflessness. Even if we don't have all those things, the goal could be that we have some of those things today and can acquire the rest tomorrow. And that's part of growth, and that's one of the things. It's cumulative. We can build on that and just each day do something better to be more loyal or be more empathic or have more accountability for our actions, etc. So I think with that concludes my piece of it. And now, Wendy, you were going to talk a little bit about what you have discovered as far as 2 opportunities which could be used in the affiliate space or could be used to do some marketing in the health and wellness space that you've reviewed. And why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. So first I'll start out with LifeWave, the company LifeWave. They have what you call stem cell patches. It's a nanotechnology where you can activate your stem cells with a little wafer-sized patch. I guess it gives you just a little idea of what they're all about. So if you don't know what stem cells are our body's raw material from which all other cells with specialized functions come from or are generated from. They're actually, stem cells are the repair system for our body. You know, they help repair our heart, our muscles, bones, you know, everything depends on us. And so that's really important to me. I mean, I am very into health, and I have learned that, you know, if you want to stay healthy longer, you know, and have that health span, you know, and live good quality of life while you're alive, then we need to make sure we have enough stem cells, active stem cells. And this is a perfect way to do it. And the reason we need to, or we can't just depend on our body as we age to do it like it should, is because as we get older, the amount of stem cells we have circulating dramatically decrease. At age 30, we're dropped to a 60% reduction. At age 50, it's down to a 75% reduction. At age 60, it's a 90% reduction, and you know, it just goes down from there. So it's important. That is why I found, like, I want to market things that I believe will help people. There's so many different things there's so many things that you could market. And I want it to be a couple things that I know are going to benefit people.
So
I know they benefit me.
let me ask you, does everybody have stem cells? Or does
Well,
everybody need stem cells?
everybody has them, but if you're 80 years old, you only got about 5% left. And if you're 60, you only have about 90% left. So yes, we all have them, but we don't all have the same amount.
So what I was trying to get at was, you remember how we saw that slide that people,
Hold on, my battery's gonna die, but keep talking.
so what I was going to say is, if we know we need stem cells, okay, so we know we need to reactivate stem cells, or we need to keep our stem cells activating, how do we get the people who are those type of people that don't always want what they need? Like you were saying earlier, maybe that's what we would want to come up with, is a strategy and some tactics that would get people to want to keep their stem cells active.
What they need. Well, and the way to market that would be to show, you know, maybe some fun videos of people that at the age, like, you know, going on hikes with their grandkids and showing that this is what you can be doing. This is fun. This is what you can be doing, instead of sitting on your couch and saying, I can't move because my hips hurt, or you know what I mean? Like,
right.
active videos of how much fun you're having at that age, you know, and like even adding comedy into things somehow, you know, that is probably a good way, because you're right, people do need it, but people always buy what they need. So yeah, I think I'm showing videos of how you can actually be living your life compared, and then people could be like, well, I want to do that. I want to do that with my grandkids, or I want to do that with my kids, or I mean, there's some people that can't even do that with their own kids, not necessarily their grandkids, but their kids, because they don't feel good.
So let's say there's a way to get those people to say, well, look, what is it that you want? And maybe there is a percentage of people that want more money. So they're going to say, well, look, what if you could have both? If you could have your health span and your wealth span. So by sharing these, so you were talking about these patches. So basically, what your review of this company is, as far as an opportunity, how have you found them?
How did I find them?
No, I mean, how would you rate them as far as an opportunity?
Oh, I think it's a great opportunity. I mean, for one, I 100% know how they affect me and how they make me feel. So, I mean, it's a great opportunity to feel good. But it's an easy opportunity to share too, because it's a company that you don't have to have like a brick and mortar building, you know, to sell. You don't have to have inventory. You don't have to create your own PowerPoints and social media presentation. You know, like everything is done for you. They have a back office where all you got to do is just tell somebody about it, send them to your site. they order. If you want to put stuff on social media, everything's done for you. You literally just have to share it. So it's a perfect opportunity to feel good, but also to make income just by simply sharing the work that they've already done for you.
Right.
So it's a company all the way around. Both.
So really, that's one of the companies that you could say be an affiliate to, or, however the compensation plan or however it's linked, those details, obviously people can find out very easily. However, like you said, you could live anywhere. You could do this virtual. I mean, you could be anywhere in the world, really, because I guess from what I've researched too, they ship all over the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, yes. I mean, there might be some countries that they don't have it in. I can't remember. It's like I can't remember how many countries. It's like around 100 or something. I haven't counted recently, but it's a lot of countries. Okay,
and what's the other company that you were talking about, or that you want to share?
Synergy Science. Synergy Science is a great company, and this is a 100% affiliate program. You sign up to be an affiliate. What they do is one of the main things that they do is sell hydrogen enriched water. Well, machines that make hydrogen rich water. And there again, it's I drink it myself. I've done the research. I believe how hydrogen can help our health. Some of the benefits of hydrogen: it reduces oxidative stress, which actually is the main thing it does. It reduces oxidative stress in our body, which oxidative stress is like the number one cause for all diseases. So it's amazing water to drink, but also it's an amazing thing to share and make money. So it's like, not only can you make unlimited amount of money easy with this affiliate program, you're feeling better and everybody you're selling to is feeling better. So it's not like something you have to feel bad about people buying. Like, I would much rather somebody go charge that on a credit card than a vacation, because this is going to help their health for the next 20 years, and whoever comes to the house and drinks it. So I want to sell things that I know are going to help people, and I don't feel bad about even if they have to charge it, because it's worth it. It's worth it.
So one of the things that I know right now in this particular space, because water is so popular, there are other companies out there, without naming names, that have had an impact on a lot of people's, financial life as well, and promoting what their products do, but they're not designed to be as affiliates. They're almost, it's a different structure. Right.
Yeah, this one is like 100% affiliate. So they are not the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission,
right.
Like, not look at them for nothing. It is a total 100% affiliate program. And it's
yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I stopped. I didn't know if you wanted me to continue.
Yeah, no, please continue.
Okay. And it is, and oh my gosh, the website is amazing. It has so much in the back office, like everything there again is done for you. You have videos and present PowerPoints and like photos, like professional photos, all kinds of things that you can share. All you have to do is attach your link to all that stuff that's already done, put it on social media. People will go to your link and buy and share, and then you help them if they want to be an affiliate and they want to get affiliates. It's limitless income potential there as well.
Right, and that's a good point. Thank you for bringing that up, because one
more thing. This is really cool. Sorry, but I got to say this part because it's super exciting. So you don't even have to buy anything to get started making money. All you do is you sign up on an affiliate link, and then you do a little bit of training, which you do knock it out one day. They're very fun, interesting little modules that you do, and then you take a couple little quizzes. And if you don't pass the quiz, you just retake it. They just want to make sure you know what you're talking about. Then you get a wellness certificate, a wellness professional certificate. So you can actually say you are a wellness professional. You have the certificate to back it up. And then you can start sharing and making money. You don't even have to purchase your own product until you make enough, unless you want to make enough money and then buy it, with the money you've made. Or, you might want to purchase something, that's up to you. But it is a program that you can get into, start making money without spending money.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So one of the things that we're going to do is that we're going to help teach our team, because obviously I'm part of Wendy's team. I looked at this as well with an open mind and feel that we can apply all of these strategies and tactics to do this as well, because obviously it's when I say no brainer, guys, I mean, it doesn't get any easier or simpler than this. I mean, literally, you can live anywhere and everything is done for you. All you have to do is just apply yourself. Like Wendy said, just take the training, get certified. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And then the company is expanding. I mean, they are literally expanding. They're coming up with products that are just amazing. I mean, they've got products that do, like you said, the water, everybody drinks water. So we want that. I think there's something with frequency as well, that they're able to put frequency now in the water because that has health benefits. What else is there? They're doing something with, they have another product that does electromagnetic frequency protection. So EMF protection, like, 2, 3, 4, 5G, whatever. And yeah, so
there's this really cool, because there's like travel size ones. There's like large building ones. There's home one, like,
I think they're one of the only companies that makes the hydrogen portable, right? That one that
Yes, the
did you bring that with you?
Go. And yes, it's amazing. Yes.
Okay. Well, you're going to have to do some videos with that.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
I am definitely going to.
That's exciting, guys. So we will put wherever you're seeing this video, if it's on social media or wherever you're seeing it, we will have some links below this video. You can get more information. You can do your own due diligence, do your own research. But these two opportunities that Wendy mentioned, I say 100% thumbs up on both of them. It's the way to do online